Basic electrical engineering. In this previous video we have learned about the some heating effects of electric current. Based on that principle, so many appliances are there. We have learned about the metal filament lamp, electrical kettle, electric iron and infrared lamp. Like that we will see and we will learn some more applications on this heating effect of electric current. These are the practical applications of heating effect of electric currents used in our daily life. In this, we are completed this metal filament lamp, kettle, iron and infrared lamp. Now we will study about this geyser. First of all, what is a geyser? A geyser is a device used for heating water and continuous supply of hot water. These are the different parts of the geyser. It had heating element, cold water, hot water outlet, thermostat, glass wool, cold water inlet, overflow valve, ball valve. Like that, so many parts are available. Let's see the parts. Construction. If we talk about the construction, it mainly consists of steel tank container in which water gets heated by a heating element immersed in it. The tank is glass lined on the inside to prevent corrosion. The heating element generally used in kettle and the iron box, which heating element is used, we are learned about that. Nichrome is used as heating element. Like that, here also the heating element is made up of this high resistive nichrome. It is provided with two pipes known as inlet and outlet pipes, that is cold water and hot water pipes. The outlet pipe delivers hot water. The output of this device is hot water from the top of the tank. And for safety purpose, it is provided with temperature and pressure relief valves also. This valve open if it either the temperature or pressure of the water if any exceeds its limit, its a safe limit is there. If it exceeds, then the valve will be automatically open. And we are see a thermostat in the kettle also. Like that, here also the thermostat is also there. In iron box also the thermostat is there, in automatic iron box. Like that, here also thermostat, with a thermostat through which power is fed to this heating element. What is this thermostat? The thermostat, it is a switch that senses the water temperature. When the temperature drops, the temperature drops, then what happened? The thermostat closes the switch to allow the current flow, and it opens when the temperature reaches its preset limit. Generally, in all our appliances, the thermostat is used for to check the temperature level. Automatically, it will bend and it will linear by closing and opening the switches. For this purpose, this thermostat is used for automatic control. In general, the heating element and the thermostat all are located near the bottom of the tank, because the hot water will flow in the top of the tank first. So this is the geyser. It is used to heat large quantity of water. It consists of what? This metallic tank. This metallic tank is made with either copper or insulated material like that. Because of that, to prevent corrosion, coated with tin or its inner surface or steel sheet coated with nickel or chromium like that. In the surrounding there is another tank with a space between them. There is a gap, so the gap is filled with glass wool to prevent the heat being dissipated to the outside atmosphere. In the base of this inner tank, a heating element is mounted by means of nuts and is insulated from tank. Generally, immersion, tubular type or totally closed heating elements are used. Here our heating element is nichrome. Let's see its working. When the geyser is connected to the supply, electrical current flows through the heating element and heat is produced. By utilizing the heat, the water gets heated. When the hot water tap is opened, then cold water enters the tank. As the cold water enters the tank, the temperature drops and thermostat closes the heating element. When the tap is turned off, then the heating element continue to carry until the temperature reaches its preset value. To control all these temperatures of water, there is a bimetallic strip type thermostat marked with various temperature ranges on it. This thermostat is enclosed in a metallic pipe. On the top, it is closed. It is mounted on the same base as the heater element is beside it. The heating element and the thermostat are interconnected electrically. Supply leads are brought from the bottom plate of the geyser. At the top, there is a cold water inlet connected to the top. The flow of water inside the geyser is controlled by this floating arrangement. If it is overflow, then the tap will automatically stop like that. This arrangement will made. and at the same time there is a hot water outlet is there. A ventilate pipe is introduced in this hot water tank to make gases and pressure get released through it. It is a safety measurement. If any pressure or water is more than the exceeded limit, then this valve will automatically open. For this purpose, this vent pipe is provided and it is introduced in the hot water tank to make this safety arrangement. So what is this geyser? Already we are having this heating rod is there, no? The extra benefit of this geyser is with the help of geyser a continuous supply of water at desired temperature can be obtained. So these are the parts, that is overflow to control the floating. Vent pipe is used to check the pressure and temperature levels and it gives very safety measurement to us. And at the same time cold water, hot water, inlet and outlet pipes are there. Heating element here is nichrome. Two tanks, inside a tank and outside a tank. In between this gap it is filled with some glass wool. And all these temperatures are controlled by thermostat by bimetallic strip. This inner tank is made up of some tin coated or copper tank like that. It is because of that to prevent corrosion. In some areas the water is having some hardnesses also. That's why to prevent corrosion those type of paints we are used. This is a device used to continuous hot water purpose. This is about the geyser. And the next is about the electric cooker. What is the electric cooker? This is one type of heating effect of electric current application. An electric cooker is a simple heat producing device used for cooking food. Sometimes it is called induction stove also. This is very portable and easy to carry also. Sometimes we are used in our tours, in travelings, in our colleges, schools, offices also, in canteens for making some small dishes like teas, hot water, some snacks. For these purposes also we are used in houses. This cooker is used in countries US like that, some foreign countries. Instead of using gas stoves, these are very famous for cooking purpose. So an electrical cooker is what? It is a simple heat producing device used for cooking. It mainly consists of heating element and heater plate. The heating element is made of high resistance nichrome wire. Always our heating element in all the appliances up to we studied are nichrome wire only. These are of two types of electrical cookers are in common use. That is, one type is open type and enclosed type or hot plate type. So it consists of a heating element mounted over porcelain base, and this leads are brought out through two terminals from a socket where the electrical supply can be plugged in. This is a description. A base of mild sheet is made to house the porcelain plate in it. The porcelain plate has grooves into its contains a heating element. The grooves are projected at this corner. Here our heating element is nichrome. Let's see. So overall this type of electric cooker is open type and enclosed or hot plate type. Right? In open type, the spirally wound heating element is placed inside the groove of a porcelain molded frame. The enclosed type consists of one or two circular types of heating element which are embedded in between two porcelains or fire clay slabs. It is provided with a special rotatory switch to control the temperature of hot plate. Let's see its working. When it is connected to the supply, then the electrical current flows through the heating element, becomes extremely hot and produces heat. Hence, it works by converting electrical energy into heat energy. They are designed with power rating of 1 to 2 kilowatts at 230 voltages. See, this is a heating element. It is made with nichrome. This is our socket. When we switch on the supply, then electrical current is flows through this heating element. Then what will happen? It becomes extremely hot and produces heat. Overall, what is the principle here? The working principle here is by converting electrical energy into heat energy. Very simple application. So orally this is about the electric cooker. The next is about space heaters. Space heater, it is a device used for heating an enclosed area. This space heating is generally employed to warm a small space. Sometimes it is called as room heaters also. As it is this type of model we are used in ACs in our India, right? Like that in other countries, for warming purpose in cold countries, this space heater is used. It basically consists of some heating element. Here also nichrome is used and is wound on a ceramic tube. There are two types of this space heaters are available, rod type and bowl type. See here, this is a space heater. And these are the parts: reflector and connectors. Porcelain or china clay rod wound with nichrome wire, and this is the stand. Let's see. These are having two units. One is a heating unit and second one is a reflector unit. These are of two types, right? Rod type and bowl type. In this rod type room heater, the heating element used is rod type. The heating element may be screwed in type or plug in type. Like that, this bowl type is also there. Heating element is bowl shaped. All the construction, everything is same, just the shapes are different. Rod type, this is a, here the this is a figure, it is of rod type only. It consists of some porcelain or china clay bars over which fine nichrome wire wound this heating unit. These bars are housed in end connector filled inside a rectangular box. The back of the box is concave shaped and inner surface is chromium plated to reflect heat, which is called reflector. The radiated heat is generally about 60% while the converted heat is only 40%. Hence, by providing a well polished and brightly reflectors on the back of this element, nearly 80% radiant heat can be obtained. Let's see its working. It works on the principle of heating effect of electric current. When an electric current is passes through this, a resistance converts electrical energy into heat energy. Here, what is this resistance? This resistance is high resistance nichrome. When it is connected to the supply, an electric current flows through this high resistance nichrome heating element and radiates out heat. These heat imparts heat to the body, which intercepts the heat ray without heating the medium in between. So it heats the space. That's why it is used as room heaters. Due to this reflection, it covers all the room. For a closed small space, the entire space will be heated by this radiation. This is this nichrome and is wound on a ceramic tube. Two types are available, this rod type 1 and bowl type. Only shapes are different. This is of rod type. Bowl type, it is like a table fan structure. This bowl type is like that in between. This type of shape is there. as it is the heating effect of electric current appliances are all are having the same principle. That is, when an electrical current is supplied to this appliance, then inside of this a heating element, that is nichrome, high resistance nichrome wire is there, it is heated, and radiates out the heat into the space. That's why it is used as space heaters. Here the two units are mainly heating section and reflector section. The radiant heat is generally about 60% when the converted heat is only 40%. So hence a highly bright reflector on the back of the element, nearly 80% radiated heat can be obtained if it is brightly reflector, polished, well polished reflector is used. So by providing this well polished and brightly reflected on the back of this element, 80% of the heat can be obtained, otherwise heat will be lost. So this is a trick for improving its efficiency. This good reflector may be provided. This is about our space heaters. So we are learned about the geyser and the electrical cooker and space heater. And the last application is what? Infrared lamp. It is also an electric device which emits infrared radiation and is commonly used for heating and treat some diseases and curing some pains. For these purposes also it is used in medical treatments, in hospitals it is used as pain reliefs also. Let's see its application and its construction and its working. As like the appliances whatever we are studied up to now, this is also having the same common feature, that is heating effect of electric current. These lamps are commonly incandescent lamps which are covered with a red infrared fitting made of silicon, and filters are also there to emit this heat radiations as a frequency of infrared radiation. They use low amount of energy but gives, and it having the very ability to heat quickly. For this purpose it is used in industries like paintings, coatings, when they are coating some bindings like that. Then if we apply this type of red radiation on that, it is quickly dried the paints. Because of that, it having the ability to heat quickly. That's why these have many applications, including curing some pains, and it is used as pain relief, coatings, paintings. Sometimes it is used for cookings also, and preparing in plastic industry also it has more applications. Let's see what is the working. Up to now what what we are studied the device, all are having the same appliances. Infrared light is a wavelength of energy that is invisible to human eye. The waves near infrareds are used to transmit data in electrons. So what is the purpose of this? It consists of a tungsten filament lamp. The heat radiation produced by heating element are passed through this red color. It had some filters made up of silicon. This filter emits heat radiation at the frequency of infrared radiation. This radiation can be focused on a point by means of adjustments some provided. The prolonged high intense infrared radiation can severely burns to the skin, so have to take care of this while used. So that's why doctors are used to treat these patients. Sometimes it is used in treat some heavy difficult diseases like cancer also. In some operation also this is very much useful. So overall the practical applications we are learned all are having the same application, that is heating effect of electric current, metallic filament lamp, electric kettle, electric cooker, electric iron, space heater, geyser, infrared lamps, so many applications. We are study its construction and its working. All are having the same principle, that is it converts electrical energy into thermal energy by using an heating element of high resistance. For automatically control we are used thermostats. For automatic iron box, electric kettle and cooker, electric cooker, like that type of applications. For geyser also. Every time mostly we are used this nichrome as a heating element due to its high resistivity. So the heating effect of this electric current is utilized in many electric heating appliances which are being used in day-to-day life, such as these type of all. Sometimes we are using electric iron, soldering iron, and in addition to these domestic appliances we are having the industrial appliances also. All these appliances contains the same model, that is high resistive coil is used. Mostly we are used nichrome. This effect is also utilized in industrial heating, welding, space heating also. The body of electric motor or the body of fan or bulb becomes warm after long run due to why? This heating effect of electric current. There we don't want that heat. If fan is heated, what is the use for this? But if the iron box is heated, by using that heat we are pressed our clothes, that is a applicants of iron box that is used. But if the fan is heated or bulb is heated, it is no use, but it is automatically that warmness is produced. Some part of electrical energy is converted into heat energy there. So it is called heat losses. in our appliances like fan, bulb, motor, like that, if it is heated, then we are called it as heat losses. But as it is, we called it as losses, but we are having all the applications also. Iron box, we are wanted that heat. Heater, we are wanted that heat to hot water, to heat our water. Geysers, space heater, also having the same model. All are the same concept. What is that? When these appliances are connected to with electric supply, then a large amount of heat is produced in the heating coil because of high resistance of heating coil. So here the concept is electrical current is converted into the electrical energy via this heating element, then it is converted into heat energy. These appliances all are differ only in appearance and construction, but the basic principle of working is same. We are studied all those equipment right up to now, but all are having the almost same, just it is different in its construction and shape, but the matter is same throughout all the device. So it is very easy to answer the question also when it comes in your examination. Overall, a heating element is used to heat this by taking the electrical energy as a input. The heating element is used heated by utilize its heat. We are converted it into thermal energy. By taking its thermal energy only, we are taking its different appliance. For kettle to hot tea or coffee. For if it is a geyser, it is used for continuous supply of hot water. If it is cooker, it is used for cooking, like that. Matter, all the matter is same, just the input is electrical energy. By taking its input, that high resistance nichrome is heated. That heat is transferred to the chamber. Then by using that thermal energy, we are used for our required appliance. That is a basic concept. From this metal filament lamp to this kettle, cooker, and the iron box and space heaters and geysers, all are having the same. Here the summary, just we studied about this type of 7 types of application up to now, right? Here first one is metal filament lamp, in which the light is produced. It is directed by the heat of this filament. So that's why it is called filament or incandescent lamp. This works on the principle of what? Heating effect of electric current. Here this complete bulb is filled with some inert gases such as argon to prevent oxidation of filament. Here what is the filament here? The filament mostly used is tungsten. Right? In this too, nichrome is used as heating element. So the filament is made of this length of thin metal to give high resistance. The filament is only a single coil or coiled in order to fit it in a small space with this bulb, and this completely bulbed with these gases. When we give electric current, it passes through this filament, it raises the temperature of this filament, and this heat energy will generally generated at low temperature. The inert gases conducts its heat energy by filament to the glass bulb too, though heat is radiated into this atmosphere also. So the related life of filament lamp is 1000 working hours, as we are discussed. These are available in different power ratings: 15 watts, 24 watts, 40 watts, 60 watts, 100 watts, like that. The next application is kettle. This kettle also we are studied. An electric kettle, it is a device used to cook heat water or for hot drinks like tea or coffee, like that. Mostly we are used in our offices, colleges, in canteens, sometimes in transportations like traveling purposes also we are it is very convenient to use that in our tours, like that. So it is made of some insulated or stainless steel material. Here high resistance nichrome is used at the top of the at the bottom of this kettle, and this kettle is having a bimetallic strip. Bimetallic strip, every time we are using now, what is that? It is made with two different strips of material. Here this kettle is also works by converting electrical energy into heat energy, and it is connected to the supply, the heating element, and produce heat. The element is directly contact with this cold water or cold milk, like that. Then this heat is conducted into this, and then the liquid will heat. When this liquid or this water reaches its boiling point, then with this help of this thermostat or bimetallic strip, it will automatically stops the flow of current. If it is not happen, then it will floated. The milk, all those things are floated due to overheating. That's why here the thermostat is very much important, right? And the next application what we are observed is electric cooker. This electric cooker, it is a simple heat producing device used for cooking food. In foreign countries, mostly this electric cooker is only used. In our India, mostly we are used this cooking gas cylinders, and gas is used for cooking purpose. It is also having the same feature, that is, when connected to the supply, electric current flows through this heating element, and this heating element is made with what? High resistive nichrome. Overall, it is worked by converting electrical energy into heat energy, right? When current is passes, then what happened? The heating element becomes extremely hot and produces heat. By utilizing this heat only, we are cooked our food. And the next appliances what are used is electric iron. What is this electric iron? We all are know about this. In previous days, we are used coal. Normal electric instead of electric iron, normal iron boxes are used. In our street ends and in our areas also, this normal iron box is shops are there. In our houses, generally we are used this electric iron. It is a general household appliance used to press the wrinkles out of the cloths to maintain our clothes as dignity, and it works on the basis that the combination of heat and pressure removes the wrinkles of the clothes, right? This electrical iron is of two types, non-automatic and automatic. The construction and working all are having the same principle, but in non-automatic the thermostat is not available. In automatical type, it is thermostat is available. This is new version of this electric iron. Why this is a thermostat? Because of that our clothes are previous days only cotton, heavy thick cloths are available. That's why non-automatic electric iron is enough at that moment. But nowadays our clothes in daily lives are very thin day by day due to fashions, linen, nylon, rayon, silk, like that so many different types of cloths are available. By improving their technology, so many different types of cloths are available. It requires very less heat to remove the wrinkles on the cloths. For cotton, wool, like that type of cloths are required high heat. That's why the necessity of thermostat arises here. Due to the fact that for certain types of cloths, it requires very low temperature. For some types like wool, cotton, like that heavy cloths, it requires more temperature. For this purpose, this thermostat is used to maintain its required temperature. That's why automatic electric iron is nowadays we are used. The principle is same, just it is connected to the supply. Then these are the parts. Here this is a heating element, it is made with nichrome. So when we are connected to the supply, then what happened? This heating element is heated and it is placed in between these two plates, that is sole plate and pressure plate. And a last basis asbestos sheet is also used to provide the flow of current into the upper portion. It is prevented. That's why this asbestos sheet is used. These are the different parts in our electric iron. Right? And the next equipment you are already studied just now only. That is about heaters, geysers. And the last one is infrared lamps. These are the some of the appliances used in our domestic purposes. Like that industry purpose also there are so many applications by using this heating effect of electric current. Hope you understand this. Thank you and thank you for watching this.